Kickapoo Valley Outdoors is brought to you by these fine sponsors. We join Justin and Dan as they talk about his snowy buck adventure.
Understandable. Yep, absolutely. So let's jump to November 16th, where I take the second buck of the season on a beautiful snowy morning here in Wisconsin.
Hey everybody, it's November 16th, 2014, and today is my 24th day in the stand. I probably have somewhere around 35 to 40 sits, including afternoons, you know. I like morning hunting. It seems like during the rut I see more activity in the morning. So I try to get out every morning I can. But I think in the last 26 days I've missed 2 mornings. So we got about 1.5 inches of snow last night. We've got a calm morning, and it's probably about 15 degrees, which is warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was only 6 degrees. So anyway, stay tuned. We're on top of this hill, looking down the side hill. And I've only hunted here once in the last 26 days. So I've tried to stay out of here. It's one of those stands I wanted to save it for the hard rut, but then I was having enough activity everywhere else that I never made it up here. And I thought to change things up a little bit, I'd come up here. So anyways, we'll see what happens. I did have some deer tracks going through below me, and I have a stand down low, so I almost sat there, but I just know the neighbors hit a deer yesterday and they're gonna go track it. It's gonna be a little rough with that snow, but I thought I'd stay up high because it's kind of brushy up here. Thought if they kick up any deer, they'll stay up here in the brush. So anyways, stay tuned. We should see something today. So I just had a small buck come in behind me and bed down. Back there about 30 yards. There's a big pine tree between me and him. And then there's a pretty nice buck. I can't get him on film yet because it's too brushy, but he's over there with the doe. So hopefully he's just checking her out. Maybe he'll come by this little buck, because he did snort wheeze at him. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's pretty exciting knowing that we got a decent buck on this hill, probably 120 yards away from me. Alright, stay tuned.
So I had that 1.5 years come right behind me about 30 yards and bed down on the other side of a big pine tree. So the little buck never knew I was there. So when that bigger buck started coming in, when the little buck stood up, I had to go up and around over a tree, you know, turn around while trying to stay on the deer. So it was kind of chaotic there for about a minute. And you'll see here coming up, I actually focus, I see the little buck stand up, I zoom the camera on him, I draw back because I can see the deer, the bigger buck in the opening, and I look down at the last minute while I'm already drawn back, and I realize I'm not on the buck. So while drawn back, I kept my quiver on, and with the arrows, I was able to pan the camera and not get the greatest film of the buck, but you take a look, you'll see him in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, baby. Big buck down. I got it on film. Oh, buddy. Did I just smoke him? Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about right there, baby. Baby. Oh, man. BBT. November 16th. 23 days of hunting. This is no fenced-in area. This is fair chase. 60 acres. Quality deer management. And I just shot a nice buck. Boom, in the snow on November 16th. Yeah. I'm glad you guys got to be here with me for that. Oh man, that's why we do it, guys. It's the last day. I have hunted so hard, and I just smoked a really nice buck. Boom. Yeah, that's why we do it. Oh, all right. Well, he's already dead. I can guarantee you that. But I'm just gonna sit up here and enjoy this beautiful morning. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Look at this. Yeah, baby. Awesome.
Hey everybody. So I got Mike Dagenhart behind the camera. He's another KVO member. So we just got up here. It's been a couple hours. So just got up to the stand. Let's go see if we can find that arrow. So this is where that little buck was laying. The big buck had to be right there. There's my arrow. Yeah. That's what you like to see right there, guys.
A complete bloody arrow. You got gray hair on it. He should be laying just up ahead 50, 60, 70 yards, so we have not gone to look at him yet. So I know sometimes when people always wonder, did you guys go find him first? Well, today it's going to prove to you that KVO does not do that, because we got snow on the ground to prove it. So it should be a good blood trail. Oh yeah, yeah buddy, there he is, yeah.
I just happened to look down the hill.
Oh, I was kind of getting nervous there, like, I mean, I'm confident in my shooting and pretty sure I smoked him, but usually they die right away. This guy probably went, oh, about 150 yards. But let me tell you, it was on the dead run. I mean, you could tell in the tracks in the snow, he was leaping 10 feet at a time, so. Well, let's go get our hands on him, huh? Well, here he is, guys. Man, what an incredible hunt that was. It's November 16th. You know, I had that little buck come in behind me, and then this guy seen that little buck and came into him. And man, I drilled him as little high. He ducked at the last second. It's hard to see in the film, but that's what you run into when you self-film. I mean, it's a challenge enough just to get a decent buck. Then on top of it, you got to try to man the camera yourself. And they came in behind me, so I had to turn around. But boy, I couldn't be happier with this deer. What a beautiful deer. Look how dark his face is and everything else. I've never shot a deer that's this dark. I mean, his whole body is dark. He's got good mass, 9-pointer. Man, beautiful. That's why we do it right there. You know, gosh, couldn't be happier with this buck. We got all the KVO members out. It's been a rough, slow year for everybody. We're putting in our time, but the opportunities are not presented themselves. And boy, this guy gave me the opportunity this morning, but I didn't think it was going to happen. And I actually told my wife that today was going to be the last day I hunt. Tomorrow's Monday, and it's back to work for me, back to the real world. So, but boy, couldn't be happier. Never forget this hunt. It's the first buck I've ever shot in the snow. So, especially with a bow. Usually we don't get snow this early in Wisconsin, or it just starts, but it doesn't accumulate. So, beautiful. Beautiful southwest Wisconsin whitetail. It's time to put our tag on him, get him home. Now the work begins. We got to start cutting up a deer. So, man, what a beautiful hunt.
2014 season. A lot of great firsts for you. You know, your first buck on film, your first coyote with a bow, and your first buck harvested in the snow.
I know.
Wow, what a season.
Oh, 2014 is going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, hopefully we get more of the same idea in 2015.
Well, we hope so. No guarantees, that's for sure. It's
That's hunting. Yeah,
yep.
it's hunting.
Yep, but we learned a lot of good lessons in 2014, especially with self-filming, and we're able to make improvements for next year coming up. So stay tuned because we got a lot of neat, interesting aspects we're going to be adding for next year.
So that's all for this episode of Kickapoo Valley Outdoors. Be sure to share our Facebook page and invite your friends to our page because without you guys, we can't do this.
Yep, absolutely. Keep hunting and stay safe, everyone.